Welcome back to Free Media. I am Robby Soave.
And I'm Amber Duke. Many Americans have been delighted to see European World Cup visitors enjoying and celebrating aspects of American culture, from Buc-ee's to automatic refills to Bass Pro Shop. And liberals just can't stand it. Enter The Atlantic magazine, which felt the need to try to poke holes in first-hand accounts of Europeans loving America. The feel-good story of the World Cup is too good to be true, writes the magazine.
By way of a counter-argument, here's a bunch of Scottish people singing the Star-Spangled Banner in a bar.
Wow.
They know our anthem. Total cultural victory.
Domination.
And it's great.
This is the colonialism that we should support.
Yes, cultural colonialism.
Yes.
They love our culture, and
we are
it's
a great
beautiful.
empire once again.
Yes, and it's all good, and it's good for us to feel that way, and we're glad they're having a nice visit. The Atlantic just wanted to dump cold water on this, but I read this article, with open-mindedness, because not everything you see on social media is real. A lot of AI fakes, a lot of clout chasers, blah, blah, blah. So all these posts are going viral of Europeans discovering something about America that they love, and some of these people can't be verified. And so, there was a couple of them that I don't think they found any examples of ones that they were actually Americans. Like, it was just someone who was already more of an influencer than, okay, who cares? It was someone who was is not here visiting because of the World Cup, but is a Japanese person appreciating things about America.
Texas is so big.
Yeah. And then Freddie, the guy who's become most famous from this, I was waiting for the point in the article where they say, actually, he's an American. And that would kind of suck, but they didn't discover that about him. So kind of it didn't live up to their headline at all, and it seems like Europeans genuinely liking things about America, and
they're just desperate.
They didn't find much evidence to contradict that at all.
No, they're just haters. They're desperate. The New York Times did a similar piece where they were like, oh, it's so wrong that Europeans are coming here and they like our big gas stations and the Bass Pro Shop and not all the cultural elite things that we support.
Right.
Like, shut up.
Right.
Free refills are great. Big gulps are awesome.
Air conditioning's great.
We love air conditioning. We like ice.
Yes.
We like hot water on demand.
Yes.
We like public restrooms you don't have to pay for. Deal with it.
We like bowls of nacho chips, and then you get another bowl, and then you don't even need to order your meal because you're so full, but you do anyway. Then you feel sick to your stomach.
We like bottomless
of the day.
mimosas.
Yeah, that's America.
Yeah.
Eating yourself sick. It's America. It's beautiful.
We like binge eating and ice.
Yes. Yes, and we're glad to share our culture with them. I was actually in Europe last week. I visited Ukraine, was part of a journalism delegation, learned a lot about the country. It was interesting. Saw the war a little bit up close. Now, I'm not going to be one of those journalists who claims, I was in such danger the whole time.
Scott Pelley.
Just like Scott Pelley, but I was in a bomb shelter for some of it. And I liked the food I ate there very much. But, smaller portions, that's for sure. So, I think this, I'm not a big sports guy, but I think this is one of the better things you can say about particularly international sports competitions, that it brings us all together in a positive way and good. And it's really the Atlantic type people. I don't want to paint with too broad a brush because there are some people in the Atlantic I like perfectly fine, but this is an article in with those liberal elites just being uncomfortable that some people would view America positively because they're viewing America in a fallen 1619-y kind of way. And so how could anyone appreciate, and then also if they're anti-capitalist or progressive in their thinking, I mean, it is like capitalism is the reason we have so much wealth and largesse and free refills and everything is huge.
How dare you have 30 gas pumps at a gas station? That's just late-stage capitalism.
They're over there trying to micromanage what and who is allowed to post anything on social media, and we have the First Amendment, and we try not to restrict. We do too much restrictions on businesses and growth, but not nearly as much as they do, and it's made us very wealthy.
I think the other part of this that I've started to notice, having been in Rome earlier this year, is that Americans do not try to take advantage of tourists.
Mhm.
We're very kind to tourists. We try to help them.
Mhm.
There's a lot of times where you go to Europe or really any country abroad
Mhm.
and you got to look out for scammers. You got to look out for pickpockets. You have to be extraordinarily
A
careful.
little bit of
If people,
pickpocketing
if people hear an
possibility.
American accent, they're like, oh yeah, we have this sort of unspoken
Yeah.
code that we're gonna jack up prices on you or
I did
serve you
not
shitty food.
encounter that at all in your. Well, the paying. I was part of an organization that paid
Right.
for things. The pickpocketing I didn't encounter. I have encountered that in Italy when I visited.
Yeah.
In poorer parts of Italy.
Yes.
And I'm Italian. Love Italy. Of Italian origin, but
A lot of
there's
things
some
to
that.
like over there. But
Yes.
one of the things I hear consistently from these European tourists who are posting about the World Cup is how friendly everyone is and how they feel so welcomed. And there's no sense of like, oh, these annoying tourists, we hate them.
Mhm.
How dare they come here and be so loud and obnoxious?
Yeah.
We're just embracing.
We
Like,
have a lot to
we
learn
love
from
you.
each other. Very
Yeah.
nice. All right. Thanks so much for watching Free Media this week. We really appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you later.